myself up today so you guys can hear like different directions and stuff like that. Hey, what's happening everyone? Welcome to another video and welcome to another episode of Recce Days. It's a series where I take you to beautiful photography spots, show you how I shoot them, how I would think about shooting them, and along the way I will give you a few production tips just in case you wanted to do your own shoot in this area as well. Today we are in Parc Del Clot. It's a beautiful park which is just kind of at the west side of that big long diagonal road. It's called Avinguda Diagonal, which runs straight through Barcelona. Shot some stuff here before and there's so many different locations and spots around that I wanted to take you guys here and show you what the park has to offer. So one of the most striking features of the park is this big sunken square. We've got some football, soccer goals there. We can just see like Barcelona's gherkin thing in the background. We've got some basketball courts, and actually these white posts with this elevated pathway make for a really good shoot spot as well, so we'll visit that later. Today we have the lovely Helen there again, back again in the background, seeing as she did such a fantastic job last time. Thanks to Helen for all her help on these. We're going to start by shooting a few shots here. We're going to use this vast area. We're going to use some of these stairs. Let's have a look at here. Oh man, the light is just so nice.
Is it?
Yeah. Let me just think of backdrops here. Face me here. Okay, cool. So this backdrop's really nice, but the light is super sidey on you. So I could diffuse it like this. Oh, that's super nice. Yeah, that's really nice. But I think it's better if you're a little bit backlit and facing me here. We're getting a nice shadow in the background. Helle's doing her thing. Lovely. That's nice, like elements of stretching as you do that. It's really nice. Channel your inner yogi or outer yogi. So we're getting a little Barcelona feel with the buildings in the background. We've got this nice polished concrete floor, and that shadow there is also quite nice, just adding a little extra element there. Straight to camera for a few, Hel. Little smile, beautiful. The linen trousers is working well, giving it summery vibes.
Oh, nice. The background's really nice.
Yeah, I think we got a nice shot there. I think we can move on. Yeah, we can use the stairs. All right. So you could come, like, turn around a little bit to me. You can bring a foot up. Yeah, maybe like bring your foot a little bit closer to the edge so it's not so wide-legged. Yeah, that's really nice. Look off is perfect. Oh, you know what? Can we take your watch off? That's lovely. Okay, so this is nice. Using the stairs for a bit of perspective into the background there. That's lovely. Yeah, hold that, Hel. Cool. Actually, looking off to the left is nicer for the light. Little look down to your shoes, nice. Admiring your toe job. And just down the stairs here, where I'm pointing. Actually, to my hand. Lovely. When your hand was down was really nice, actually. Yeah, gun show. Nice. I think we have absolutely smashed that. These stairs look great. And so do you, sorry. Great stairs. We've just finished up the shot here. Let me turn around so I'm in the nice light for a little bit. So we've just finished up this shot, and on the previous video some folk were asking, you know, they'd like to know my thinking when it comes to shooting stuff like this, like how do I see a background and then make a picture on it. And one of the great pieces of advice that I got was to not overcomplicate the backgrounds. A lot of the time when you're shooting in great locations, the temptation is to shoot really wide and overemphasize how big or grand or spectacular the location is. But that really detracts from what you're trying to shoot, your model or your talent, unless of course you're shooting landscapes. But if you're shooting your model or your talent, you can still crop in really tight and get elements of the background, and through a series of photos you will still tell your story. So it's almost like studio backdrops on location, if that makes sense. Trying to simplify the background. For me anyway, I prefer a sort of nice, clean background. I want to show the stairs, I want to use the perspective of the stairs, but I also still want Helen and our talent to be the focus of it. Okay, as we take a minute to rest in the shade there, a little bit of production things to consider. We have quite a quiet street in the background here. A small street, residential, loads of parking. If you had like a medium to large size production where you needed to have a production van there, I don't think it would be an issue getting a parking space so you're right next to your shoot location. Another thing that is super handy is just through the side streets here, there's a ton of little local cafes, all super friendly. We stopped off there this morning to get a coffee and an orange juice. There's also facilities there if anyone needs to go to the bathroom or needs a changing room or anything like that. That's something to always consider with your photo shoots, and yeah, in this location it's no problem at all. So we've managed to bang out a couple of beautiful shots here, get some nice angles and really make the most of this square. And really there's like an infinite amount of possibilities just within this square alone. But we're going to go and explore the park a little bit more, and I'll show you a few more of the different backgrounds that you can get here in Parc Del Clot. One of the great locations here that I've actually shot at before earlier in March is these squash courts here. Unfortunately they're busy at the moment with these locals playing squash, but I'll pop up some shots that I got of Marcel when we shot here in March. It's really nice, the light bounces all around off these warm walls, makes for some great portraiture. Okay, so this is our next location on the bridge. Lovely perspective here. It's probably something that I might not normally embrace, but let's see how we get on. Yeah, without the hand was really nice, Hal. Yeah, and looking off. Beautiful. Actually, this works really well. We'll go a little wider here. Yeah, that's cool. That's really nice. Yeah, what you're doing with the little walk is perfect. Yeah. Cool, so we do have some folk in the background, but for now we will persevere here. So we've come off the bridge there, and you can see the football and basketball courts where we first started our shoot. We have this sort of like dusty bit. We've got these posts which continue through the park, and there's all this sort of like old wall, benches, some nice plain grey walls there to mix it up. There's a lot of different opportunities for photos here. The majority of these old walls that surround the park have this green netting on top. I'm not a massive fan of it. Hel is a big fan of it. And I guess with these videos I want to give like a little bit of my perspective, how I shoot things and my thinking into it, but also just show a wide variety of angles of the park and everything, so any photographers or producers or creatives watching can interpret it as they would. So yeah, there could be opportunities along this wall here. Just to camera, Hel, perfect, follow me around. Nice, and then to camera here. So as Hel just pointed out to me here, these archways can make little windows, and I think framing you in those windows, Hel, would be really nice. We've come to the north side of the park here, and we have some stairs exiting the park, and we've got this nice white wall. I mean, I feel a bit silly saying that a white wall is nice, but I think this is a beautiful shot here. I might just get some stills of you here, Hel, if that's okay. One thing I'd also like to mention, but we're not going to touch on in this video, is that there are a lot of side streets all around the park, and these side streets actually make for great backdrops. When I previously shot here with Marcel, we did explore that a little bit, and I'll pop some of the frames on screen now. But there is just so much to explore in the park here, so we're just going to stick to the park for today. Take a little step to your left. Yeah, got some very enthusiastic players over there. That's lovely. Straight to me for these, Hel. Yeah, nice, little laughy ones. Little movements with the hands, yeah, perfect. Let me just check my camera's working. Nice. Okay, and let's go all straight to me, and you can do like hands on hips, you can be like laughing into the camera. Yeah, but you can do little steps with it and stuff as well. Yeah, oh yeah, that's Hel's go-to. That's where she excels. That's where you excel, babe. And a little look off to your right. Yeah. last thing to mention is the time of day. We got here about 8:30 and it's now just gone 10 a.m. So we've managed to get a lot of shots done actually within the space of like say an hour, hour and a half. But one slight problem we have been having, even at this early time of day, it's about 30 degrees Celsius here in August. And I'll put all these details, the logistical details and weather and rain and everything in a PDF, so if you follow me on LinkedIn you'll find that there. But one problem we have been having is all the devices have been overheating, like my Canon R6, which I'm shooting on today, has been giving me an error message because it's been getting too hot, and the iPhone has been doing the same. So one thing to consider when you're shooting here is to keep a shady spot, dip in and out of, and give your camera and your electricals a break. Okay everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you got lots of information out of that. Be sure to check out the playlist here and I will see you on the next one.